like a hockey romance of some sort. I've been going down a spiral in those lately. So, yes. Are you a dog person or a cat person? I am definitely a dog person. I love all dogs. Love them. What's the coolest place you've ever traveled to? I think my favorite place I've traveled to would actually have to be Cairns in Australia. I love it there. I have been to Vanuatu and that was beautiful as well. What was your first job? My first job was waitressing at a Chinese restaurant. Do you prefer the beach or the mountains? Definitely the beach. That is a no-brainer. What's your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday would have to be Christmas. The Christmas holidays. I love the Christmas holidays because it's hot and you go to the beach every week or you swim in the pool and you have all your family around. I love it. Do you collect anything? Yes, I am a very big shell collector, as if you've watched the last video you would know that. But most beaches I go to, I end up coming home with at least 5 or more shells. What's the last thing you binge watched? I pretty much just answered this. It would have to be The Rookie. Every single time I finish The Rookie, I go back to the start and rewatch it. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received? I think the best piece of advice I've ever received is to not be afraid to do what you want to do, and never let anything hold you back from what you're capable of, and never let another person tell you that you can't do it, because if you put your mind to it, you most likely can. What was your favourite subject in school? It definitely changed from the start to the end. The start, it was probably everyone's, which is like the classic PE and stuff like that. I think my favourite subjects though when I was in year 12 were either like a science, any type of science, or English. I loved English. I don't know why. I just did. If you could live anywhere in the world for 1 year, where would it be? This is another tricky one because I think I would like to travel and live in a lot of places, but I would really, really like to go to Canada for a year. I think that would be amazing. What is your proudest accomplishment so far? I think graduating high school and going straight from high school to uni and almost being done at uni, I think that would have to be one of my biggest accomplishments, because you're working towards your future and that's pretty damn cool. What's a skill you've always wanted to learn? I want to be able to ice skate, like proper fluent ice skate. I think that would be so cool. I tell my parents all the time, I wish you put me into ice skating. What was your dream job when you were a kid? My dream job when I was a kid, from probably about when I was 10 to where I am today, has been the exact same thing. I have always dreamt to be a marine biologist. However, actually